It's a beautiful morning. I think I'll go.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Krebs Coho replay cast. This time around we do World of Tanks on this map. Now I can't really tell what map this is. It actually says at the beginning of the game what map it is, but unfortunately I completely forgot. It slipped out of my mind, so I will obviously learn these maps in time. I am relatively new to this game. I believe I've only been playing it for about 5 days or so, but I'm getting quite into it. I find it a lot of fun. It's definitely something you can just jump right into, sort of like Call of Duty, and just enjoy a quick match. Okay, so there's one thing I want to quickly mention. How am I going to cast this? Now, there's two ways that I can cast this. I can, one, do it in a Call of Duty style, as in I play the game first, and then I do an overlay, which I'm actually doing at the moment, or I can cast a game during I'm actually playing that game. So I'm gonna do both of those today. The obvious pros and cons about it, I'm sure you guys can already think about it, but one disadvantage of doing a live cast is the fact that you may play a good game, you may play a bad game, and considering that good games are usually a bit far apart depending how well you are, then it might be a bit iffy to do that. But then again, this time around I'm going to try doing both of those, an overlay, which this is, and a normal game. Okay, so in this game I am just pounding away at some tanks. It's going to be quite a simple match really, something I quickly won. Obviously nothing spectacular, but just something to bring to you guys. So obviously chasing down this light tank to prevent it from killing the artillery. Let's talk about my tank destroyer. I recently moved on to the Stug the last few days. In my original cast, the first one, I had a Hetzer, and now the Hetzer that I was using over there had a 10.5 centimeter gun, and I was using armor piercing round, should I say. And I was told by people that no, that's not the correct way to go with the 10.5 centimeters. This is the way to think about it. If you're gonna do high damage, low penetration, use HE as that has a high damage but low penetration as well. You may as well do some damage, right? And if you got high penetration, low damage, then use your armor piercing rounds. That is the general rule of thumb. Go by it by like the Bible or something. I don't know. Go by it as set in stone. That is what you have to do. That is the general rule. So basically I have learned that in the last few days. People have told me that, so that's good. I like hearing that sort of feedback. What else should I say? The Stug that I'm using now is actually using the 7.5 centimeter. Now, I could think about using the 10.5 and going with the HE rounds, but instead I'm opting out for the 7.5. Originally, I was actually using the 10.5, however, instead I'm actually using the 7.5 by recommendation of somebody else. The reason they were saying that was the fact that the 10.5 shoots at quite a slow rate. It does heavy damage, low penetration. The good thing about this 7.5 that I'm using is the fact that it has a high rate of fire, very accurate, should I say, very accurate at long range. However, it's a bit short on the damage. The good thing is it has armor piercing rounds, so you'll be able to usually penetrate even the heavier armored tanks. So something cool to note, and I will try using the 7.5 as best as I can. So this game, quite simple. I was just going about the map, trying to be an active tank destroyer. Usually most tank destroyers are quite passive and like to wait it out, and that is what I usually do. But this game I was thinking, oh, what the heck, I'll just try going on the open side of the map rather than the center, the urban side. Urban is a no-no for a tank destroyer. You're just asking to be destroyed. So what you should do is always go into the open and stay on the sides. So there we go, I won that match, and that is the overlay cast done. So I'll be moving on to a live cast just shortly. Okay, and welcome to the live cast. This time we're doing a game on mines, and as I was saying, the live cast, so I have no idea what is going to happen in this game. Hopefully you guys are crossing your fingers and your toes for me at the moment. It looks like this is going to be an average match, should I say, because I am up against a few Panzer IVs. Not even a few. This is how many is that? 6 Panzer IVs and multiple other light tanks. There is one T1 heavy, however. So it's quite an even match, quite decent. If I had my 10.5 centimeters, I could easily knock out these guys in one shot. But instead I've got my fast shooting 7.5. So that is okay. Now let's talk about this map, Mines. There is a variety of options to go for. There is the right hand side if you look straight ahead to that lighthouse. Some people go there to basically chill out on top of that big rock and snipe guys away that are coming towards them. There's also another option to go towards the middle. On this map, on this side of the map anyway, I can keep on going straight forward and become defensive. But if you're playing on the other side of the map, you have the sort of advantage just by the map layout that you can go on top of the hill over here, and sort of balances it out, so they can go onto the center hill whilst we can go onto the hill over there. So I'm just parking myself in a bit of cover, should move a little bit back, and there's also the right hand, or the right hand side, is that? Yeah, it's the right hand side over there, which is sort of more close combat and also a bit open field sort of combat over there. But I like to usually go on the side in the middle, just because there's usually a load of supporting tanks that come this way. For some reason, everybody's really defensive in this game and is just avoiding even moving forward, so looks like I'm going to be hanging out a bit back and just waiting for the enemy to come. This is the life of a tank destroyer. The life of a tank destroyer is one that is kind of dull at times and kind of sad. So basically what I'm doing is huddling in a fetal position in a bush and just waiting for somebody to come my way. Now you might be thinking, well, how is this even fun? I'll tell you, it is fun. Just seeing the battle unfold is enough for me, and well, you have to be in the position of myself or anyone playing this game really, or a tank destroyer. It's just usually it's a bit slow when you're waiting in the bush, but then again you're always on the lookout. It's sort of, imagine yourself if you were on the battlefield right now. Say if you were in Iraq and you were just hiding behind a wall, knowing that your enemy was in front of you somewhere. Now you have to sort of imagine, would you be yawning because you're bored? No, you definitely wouldn't even be yawning. You'd be just on your tiptoes. You'd be aware of what is happening around you. And this is what the game is sort of like. Now I know there's a guy over here and he just got absolutely demolished. An M4 Sherman, in pretty much one shot he was taken out there. Wow, that is kind of unfortunate. Must have got taken out from an artillery strike. So there's a guy over here. I'm going to close in on him and see what I can do. Oh no, he was taken out before I even managed to do anything. So let's look at how many people are left in this game. On our team, 5 have already been eliminated, 4 on their side. So it is about even, however, they are winning by 1 guy. Now, oh my god, these guys just keep on coming from every direction. For some reason, we aren't matched up with light tanks, so we don't have much in terms of scouting. So that is why we can't really see the people or the other tanks so well, so it is a bit slow this time around. So usually in other games there's scouts and they like to go on ahead and get us some sight, but instead I'm just chilling out over here without anything to kill really. So I'm gonna move on up forward and see what else there is to do. So let's talk about the other tanks, for example. You get some heavy tanks, you get light tanks, you get medium tanks, and they all have their different roles, as I was saying in another game. In my previous game, should I say, the first cast. And basically you have the tank destroyers and also the SPGs, self-propelled guns, the artillery, also as well. And so we all have different roles, as I keep on saying, and tank destroyers are pretty much what they do, as their name implies. They are tank destroyers. I'm just going to keep on looking for the action. There doesn't seem to be much over here. And what I just like to do in games is look for the action. Obviously, I want to be a bit careful and not get myself killed. However, I do want to just get out there so I can get some hits, perhaps, and just get some points. I mean, that is how you get experience and level up, after all, right? By getting those points out. So it seems like as soon as I move out of anywhere, the enemies just keep on coming, so I'm just gonna hide behind this rock over here and just see if perhaps an enemy comes out from somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where they could. So they have multiple Panzer IVs, still 5 of them left. They have 2 artillery tanks and something else, I'm not exactly sure what that is, left on the map. So we are, I believe, outnumbering them. Yes, we are. We are 7-6, so we are leading by one kill. So that is good. I like that. And here we go. My first shot. See how accurate this thing is? Oh, I just dinged him. So as soon as you ding a tank like that, oh my god, I'm getting shot now. As soon as you ding a tank like that, what you need to do is switch on over to your HE rounds and continue continue on the fight like that. So now I need to really be careful because obviously I've been spotted. Perhaps there may be some artillery that are trying to aim down their sights on me. So I need to be a bit more mobile and move forward. That tank is still out there somewhere. My allies are just lining themselves up, getting prepared for this tank to come out, and then we can continue on trying to take him out. So it seems like, oh god, it looks like we're being flanked now. Okay, I'm gonna see what I can do by going back over here. It seems like there's gonna be more action if I go that way. So continuing on, need to get up there a bit faster, and the artillery has still not managed to take it out. So here we go, just about to get a shot off, and there we go. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. That was close, apparently. So another shot going down. Oh, that was a superb shot. Done quite a bit of damage, I believe. And here comes another one. Oh, taking 10% off of him. Just one more shot. Come on, one kill. Please give me a kill. Oh, no. Kill stolen, I believe. And here we go. One shot down on this guy. Move back before he can reload. And I'm dead. Okay, well, oh, wow, I guess I was killed by this Panzer IV over here. I actually did manage to get one kill, so I'm happy with that. You know, as long as you managed to do one kill, you were mutual. You done your job pretty much as best as you could. You did an eye for an eye, basically, and you have drawn out the match for yourself. So you are not a loser, neither are you a winner. So, let's see. I'll move on to this tank over here, see what he does. So I was taken by this Panzer IV just due fact to me sitting around. So what you should do is take a shot, then move on backwards and out of the range of them, then get reloaded, and continuing on to do that. Rinse and repeat. Move forward, shoot, move back, reload, move forward, shoot, move back, reload. So I bet you could probably do a dance or something like that. I'm sure there's the move forward, shoot, dance, reload, back, dance. I don't even know what I'm saying, but you know, that's the general rule of what you have to do, just so that you don't get absolutely pwned and destroyed. So definitely that's one tactic. There's multiple different tactics that you can do in this game. I sometimes see people that like to pretend or fake out their moves, their movements. So say if they're engaging a tank around a corner, what they'll like to do is move forward slightly and then quickly reverse, just so that the tank, their enemy, is thinking that they're going to be moving forward, and then they shoot. And by having that little duration of time where they're reloading, then you can quickly get back on in there and take a shot on them. Obviously, because they missed, they have to reload, and you have a great opportunity to move forward. This is kind of a difficult thing at the moment. This tank is moving on forward, the Stug. There's one artillery tank left. Artillery is dangerous. Obviously, they're easy to destroy, very lightly armored. However, they're very dangerous tanks. They do a lot of damage. So one could easily be hiding in a bush somewhere right now and be eyeing down the Stug, and just one shot could easily take him out. The good thing though is that if you have comrades, people backing you up, the artillery could easily take one of them out. However, the reload time on artillery is so long that it gives plenty of time for other tanks to get on in there and take the artillery out. So this game is just about one. There's two ways to win this: by eliminating all tanks or by capturing the opponent's base. We have 3 guys here, so we're capturing at a very fast rate, 3 per I don't even believe that's second, 3 per whatever time interval. And there we go, 100, and there we go. Our friendly base is being captured as well, so the artillery must have gotten in there. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope I will be bringing out more games for you. Obviously, I want to try focusing on some tactics and what else to talk about tanks. So all that entertainment, all that educational stuff. But anyway, I hope you have a very nice day. And this is Krebs Coho, saluting all of you guys. Bye-bye.